Living alone in rural China, what can $1 buy at the village market? Hello everyone, I'm Shyla. I live alone in rural China. Besides working in the shoe factory and taking care of my small garden, the day I look forward to most is market day. The cost of living here is very low. I'll show you what can $1 about 7 yuan buy here. This noon, I plan to make myself a bowl of jjiangmian. Jjiangmian is a common flavor originating from life in northern China. In rural China, we always insist on hand-rolling the noodles when making jjiangmian. The longer I knead, the chewier and springier the noodles will be. I live in Henan, in northern China. This central plain is a renowned land of wheat and noodles. While the dough is resting, I ride my electric scooter to the village butcher shop. In our countryside, electric scooters are the most convenient way to get around. Passing through the familiar village roads, I quickly arrive at the local shop. The butcher shop here is small, but we can always get fresh, honest meat. China now has a very abundant supply of pork, and its price has become much more affordable. I bought 6 yuan worth of pork today, just enough for 2 meals. Now I'm cutting this pork into thin strips to make the soybean paste sauce. The soul of jjiangmian lies in this meat sauce. The finer the strips, the more fragrant the sauce will be. The crisp, tender garlic scapes add layers of flavor to the bowl, making every bite even more refreshing. Now I'm going to stir-fry the soybean paste sauce, the soul of this whole bowl of noodles. Next, add sweet bean sauce and simmer slowly to develop a rich, savory flavor. By the way, do you like eating noodles in your daily life? What's your favorite kind of noodle dish? Now I'm going to cook the noodles from kneading the dough to rolling and cutting. I made every part by hand. For me, cooking for myself isn't just about filling my stomach, it's a steady way of living. Turning simple ingredients into a steaming bowl of food with my own hands brings me so much peace. Living alone is never a synonym for loneliness. It's a choice, a way to get along well with yourself. No need to please anyone, no need to accommodate anyone, just live every day seriously at your own pace. Do you prefer living alone or living with family and friends? The water is boiling. Let's drop the noodles in. Wait for them to float and turn translucent, then fish them out. A meal made by myself always tastes extra delicious and extra reassuring. Eat well, love yourself, even when you're alone. Today's lunch costs less than $1. After lunch, I'm going to check my own farmland. In rural China, every family has their own allocated farmland. In northern China, wheat is the main crop we grow in the fields. Summer is the harvest season for wheat. Every year, the farmland brings me several thousand yuan to support my daily life. Watching the green wheat seedlings grow slowly makes me feel peaceful and grounded. Come with me to the local market next. We have 3 market days every month with cheap prices and strong local vibes. Today, I'll take you along with me to see what $1, about 7 yuan, can really buy at the village market. Things here are fresh and cheap. This is a stall selling slippers, all at 10 yuan per pair. There are so many styles, colorful and dazzling. It would definitely cost much more in a big mall, so this is really good value. I chose this light green pair. It has a tiny flaw, but still works perfectly. I haggled and got it for only 7 yuan. I think in daily life, we don't need to buy expensive stuff. Practical and cost-effective is the most important. I'm so happy to get something I like with such a small amount of money. This is a stall selling vegetable seeds, and my vegetable garden is just in need of them. Most of the seed packets here are just 1 yuan a pack. Some are 2 yuan. I picked several packs and finally got 5 packets, costing only 7 yuan in total. Plant these seeds, and soon I'll be able to enjoy fresh, homegrown vegetables. I'm at the sweet potato stall, getting ready to buy some. I'll air fry them tonight, and that'll be my dinner. The sweet potatoes at the market are fresh and cheap, perfect for roasting. I picked out a few sweet potatoes at this stall, also bought for just 7 yuan. This is the pear stall, 1 yuan, 500 grams, super cheap. The pears are big, super juicy, and taste really sweet. At such an affordable price, I'll buy a few gin to enjoy slowly. I bought a big bag. It cost me 7 yuan in total, about $1 US. This is a 501 stall, and I picked a pack of steel wool scrubbers for washing dishes. These steel wool scrubbers are super effective, perfect for cleaning pots and dishes. I always find cheap and useful little things like this at the market. It's so satisfying. Finally, I bought some fresh tangerines. The stall sign said 10 yuan for 7 gin 3.5 caddies, which works out to just over 1 yuan for 500 grams, a great deal. I bought some fresh tangerines for 5 yuan. After today's market trip, I want to talk about the culture of going to the market in rural China. It's a way of life passed down from our ancestors, the busiest and most vibrant day in the countryside. On fixed days every month, folks from nearby villages all gather here. Some come to sell homegrown vegetables and homemade goods, some to buy daily necessities, and others just to hang out and chat. This is the rural life I love, simple, down-to-earth, and full of warmth. I'm curious, do you also have such lively local markets where you live? Today at the market, the thing that made me happiest was buying this pair of slippers. It has a tiny flaw, but it's totally fine to wear. After today's market trip, adding up all my purchases, it cost me less than $6 in total. I took half a day off work this afternoon, specifically to go to the market. I brought some tangerines I bought today to share with my co-workers at the factory. Now that everything is sorted, I want to stay and work a little longer. For dinner tonight, I'm keeping it simple, air frying some sweet potatoes I bought today. This is the rural life I love. No big wealth, but it's steady, warm, and full of kindness. I'm so content, and I cherish these days so much. What about you? What does happiness look like to you? How do you spend your days? Feel free to share with me in the comments. Thank you for your continuous company and kindness. If you like my life, please subscribe. See you next time.